Yeah, Earth Zep Teppy. I had to give me a fresh, what how they say, a hot cup of Joe for this one. So apparently they working fast. So they got all of the Bradley text messages. This I just released the video like 5 hours ago, and all the texts apparently either they got leaked, but they out. Come on.
Hey yo, a lot of y'all say you're hot, some of y'all in denial. Yeah, yo, how you know what she did to support her kid's son? How you know? Yeah, yo, you say that's your boy, but you better say watch him. Yeah, yo, why you think you know everything when you know nothing? Yeah, yo, I threw away the gun, y'all. No, I'm lying. I grip iron, protect my life like I'm not dying. Y'all stop trying, mama stop crying.
Every time I hear that song, that's my jam. But anyway, that is me. That's my song, Earth Zep Teppy. This is Earth Talk 777 Studios. And you know what? Like I said in the opener, they got the text messages. I'm not going to even hold you no more. And we're going to get straight to it. This coming from Megan Kelly and the lead attorney. It's hot off the presses, so I would have went through it and read it all, but they got it. So if they got it, let's get it. So come on, let's go. We're going to get straight to it. And I'm going to try not to, you know what I'm saying, intervene. I don't want to intervene. We're going to get straight to it. And the way I edited it is like, you got to pay attention. I try to make it cut out all the other stuff, you know, so we can just get to the messages. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to see. Get in, grab what we need, and let's get out of there. You see what I'm saying? So let's go. Oh, and put your kids to bed, because the lead attorney, he talks. He said what he wanted to say. So put your kids to bed. You know what I'm saying? And if you like what you're seeing and stuff like that, go over to his channel. You can subscribe to their channel, Megan Kelly and the lead attorney. All right. Shout out to y'all. Salute. They do the hard work. Let's go.
All right. So Nathan becomes a victim of this man, Terrence, because Terrence starts telling all of this man's secrets. So let's kind of look and start it up and see kind of where we're at with it. Bam.
There it is.
Bam.
He said bam.
Guys, we are going to get right into it now. It's a little bit too small probably for y'all to read, so I'm going to help you with it.
This is going to be juicy.
Let me see if I can.
I bet it is.
That's a better way to do it.
I ain't seen it, y'all. I just edited it.
And shout out again to my man,
saw little
Viva
parts of
Life.
it.
So these are the text messages. All right. And there's a few of them. So we're going to go down the line.
I said I got to get it to you.
This is last September. What month are we in now? We in February. So this is September of 2023. Ashley Merchant's phone. It says, so the FCDA Open Records is saying they don't have an original contract for when Nathan began work. They only have his renewal contract. Is that possible? So Ashley writes Terrence this at 1:46 in the PM. And then she sends the open records request to Terrence at 6:30. So it could have been that they talked on the phone, because they were talking on the phone as well.
Ashley was fishing.
Yes. And so Ashley sent him the open records request. Why were they trying to get Nathan's contract? The original contract. They were trying to see, when did you start work? Was it before you started having sex with Fani, or was it after? If you started the work first and then y'all started having sex, that's way better than for y'all to be having sex nuzzled up. Nathan, you're all in between these 53-year-old woman's thighs, and now she decides to give you a contract for $650,000. Right? So that's why Ashley was like, wait a minute now. When did he get this contract?
Put the kids to bed now.
All right. So here's Terrence. Terrence, 3 or 4 minutes later, says, wow. And then Ashley says they're stalling big time.
Or get him out the room.
And shout out to my man Viva. I need to move this so we can
if
all
you're watching
see
this in the daytime,
so much, Viva.
Get him out the room.
Ashley says they're stalling big time, Big Daddy. What do you think? And Terrence says, yeah, baby. They're stalling. All right. So let me see the fastest way to get through these, because we got a lot of text messages to go through.
We got all of them.
No, it's not all of them, I think, because I think it's like tons and tons of pages.
Yeah, I think altogether, Lead is right. There are about 30 pages altogether. And Ashley Merchant she was using them yesterday when, our brother was on the stand. They were all discombobulated, but where we found these is one of the defense attorneys released them today. So this is not all of them in totality, but we have a few to show you guys.
These are all lawyers.
And there's a good chance that everything is going to get leaked tomorrow.
Even the lead attorney.
But we'll talk about that later on. But let's get right into it. So then a few days later on the 18th, Ashley says to Terrence, hey, baby, any idea who I could get an affidavit from on the affair?
Here we go.
Oh, my God. Because it is an affair. Because Nathan is married at this time, right? So she's like, hey, Big Daddy, who can I get an affidavit from? Terrence says, no, baby. No one would freely burn that bridge. Ashley says, okay. Then later on that day, this is on the 18th, she says, if Chris was asked under oath, would he know? Now, who is Chris? Chris is the other law partner.
The third one.
Right? So there are three law partners. There's Nathan, there's Big Daddy, 295, the one that's pillow talking, and then there's Chris. Now, this Ashley Merchant, she's trying to burn everything. She doesn't give a fuck. She is going scorched earth. She's trying to get the information by any means necessary. So she's saying, wait a minute now, Big Daddy. If I put a subpoena on Chris, would he testify under oath what he knows? Terrence says, no, baby. Chris is a stand-up dude, unlike myself. I'm trying to get the ass, but Chris is married.
What?
Right?
Dude.
And so Ashley says, wow, I figured he would, because you're telling everything, so I figured he'd tell everything. I didn't expect them to be so careful.
We love this Elmo voice, by the way.
Why are you talking like that, man?
And then Terrence says, he knows, baby. Chris knows, but he won't admit it. He's not trying to get all up in the pants.
Wow.
All right?
Wow.
Shout out to Armand Wiggins. All right. So we got a ton of text messages to go through. So y'all already see what the deal is, guys. Y'all see. How do I make this bigger?
They was having problems. Having problems for a minute.
We gotta get Leeds glasses.
Get the screen to work for them.
There's so many of them, guys.
But they got
so many.
And they're on Twitter. I was about to say titter. They're on Twitter.
All right, so I'm gonna read these for y'all because y'all ain't gonna be able to read them. I'm really gonna be able to read them. All right. Can you read it? Maybe I can't even read this page right here.
I have my bifocals on.
I'm probably pulling up the Twitter file.
So let's go. Let's talk about read it out for us.
But they can get it together. That's a spoiler.
Yeah. So this is actually January. Right. Mm-hmm. We are in February. So this was last month, guys.
This is last month. Thank you for orienting us. So last month, guys.
And we don't know who has the green bubble or the gray bubble. That's a thing with iPhones and non-iPhones. So
no, we know because it shows the green is Ashley and then the gray is Terrence.
No, I meant like if you have an iPhone, usually iMessage is blue.
Right.
Yeah. Anywho, let's go back to that. So Ashley says last trip was this summer, May or June. Terrence says, no, I didn't know. I was gone by then. So to give you guys some context, Ashley is asking him, hey, Nathan and Fani were going on trips, right? She's inquiring about that. He says, no, I didn't know I was gone by then, meaning that he left the partnership with Nathan and the other attorney before he can verify if those trips happened at that time. He does go on to say, it doesn't surprise me. They took many trips to Florida. And then same minute, he didn't even, this is a few seconds later. And then he says, Texas.
Wow.
Ashley says, and Napa. He responds and says, California. And Ashley says, yep. So within 60 seconds, Nathan Wade self-snitched and snitched right there. There it is.
Yeah, Terrence. Terrence was.
Terrence.
Yeah, he was. Terrence.
I said Nathan. Terrence.
I
right
get them
there.
all mixed up too. Terrence is giving Nathan's information, and you guys got to remember, you know, Terrence was Nathan's attorney. Imagine if your attorney. You guys just imagine, man. This is so bad. He should be disbarred immediately. Imagine if your attorney is telling the ops, your enemies, the other side, all of this information, all of it, right? Can you see it, AV? Let me do it like that.
Yes. So again, this is the same day. This is around 9:47 a.m. We're going to scroll to the next page. And Ashley says, yep. So we're going to pick it up from there. Terrence says, because we're talking about California. You guys, what was the name of that school that she said wrong yesterday? FAMU?
Yeah, FAMU.
FAMU. Terrence says when she moved her daughter there. So that's important. Why, guys? Because yesterday he said he didn't know anything about that. He didn't know nothing about that. We have these text message right here. This is why she kept pushing him and showing him the text message like, oh, you didn't say that?
Such a great point AV is making, guys. Just please remember, he said that he didn't know anything about this information.
Yeah,
he didn't remember it. He didn't recall it. He couldn't recollect. Why would I say something like that?
Squinting? He was trying to remember.
Yeah.
For the love of all things holy, trying to remember, and he couldn't remember. It's right here.
And it's right there. 100%. Keep going.
Then it says, Ashley responds after he says, oh, when she moved her daughter there. Even Fani says, what are you talking about my child for? Or something along those lines when she was on the stand. Anywho, Ashley says, I can't believe they were so careless. I'm trying to anticipate her response when I blow this up.
Wow. So Miss Pantene is already thinking about blowing up the spot. And shout out to my man, Senor Payaso. Sends me a super chat, says lots of mic feedback gain when AV is talking. And I mentioned that too about 10 minutes ago, AV. I don't know if that's something you could fix. I didn't know if y'all could hear it or not.
I'm going to drop and come back. I'm just going to plug everything back up because I don't want y'all to have that experience. Okay. So I'll be back.
No problem. All right. So this is so important because again,
no, she sounded good to me.
But Terrence is saying he didn't know anything about that. Of course, Pantene got FAMU from Terrence because she didn't even know how to pronounce it. She was calling the school FAMU. But y'all see it right? Wait, can y'all see that? Why is the screen share like this? Hold on. That's not working. Oh, it's the banner. All right. So
yeah, but she did mispronounce that because I was looking it up yesterday.
At any rate, trust me, guys, because it's probably too small for y'all to see.
But you know, I did learn.
But the daughter says
that is some type of paperwork.
Her daughter talking about Fanny. In California, so Fanny's daughter take a shot. Fanny's daughter took a shot. Terrence said, you know, Fanny's daughter so stupid that she failed out of FAMU
University.
She failed out of school. Failed out of college, and now she got to go to California. So even Terrence is fucking talking bad about the daughter and moved out to California, right? So this is another thing. Now, again, just like AV pointed out, this man Terrence on the stand was saying that he didn't know nothing about none of this, guys. None of it. All right, let's keep it going. We got some more text messages here. Let's pull it up. Bam! Ashley Merchant on January 5th. So again, this is last month. What does Ashley say? Big Daddy, I can't believe it. They had a full-on relationship. Insane. It's just insane. And then Terrence said, yeah, baby. He wanted to help her move her, whatever that means. And then Ashley says, why she would hire him is insane. So Ashley is saying, why would Fani hire Nathan? Why? Terrence says, yeah, baby. Her hiring Nathan is insane. Ashley says, just date him, but don't hire him. Why is she hiring him? And again, guys, Terrence just agreeing with everything. Right? So y'all see Big Daddy. Big Daddy just straight throwing Nathan under the bus. With friends like this, who needs an enemy? Right? We got some more text messages. Now, these are harder to read because they're so small. All right, let's try this. What does it say?
So, this is what I think. Right quick. We're going to get back into it. Like she said, just date him. Don't hire him. Don't hire him for the Trump case. Just date him. If that's going to be your boyfriend, why not let that be your boyfriend? But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking. I'm speculating. So, she put him on the team because money is coming in. They got a relationship with each other. She thinking about the future. So when the case is over with, they can go on and live their life. Now, he's getting a divorce from his wife anyway, so he's going to be a free man. So that means that they can date each other. So now by they living their life in the future, you see what I'm saying? In the future, they got money. So if I hire him and I pay him, save all the money, I'm gonna keep paying you, I'm gonna keep paying you. And just put it in the bank, baby. And then when everything's final and everything's done, 5 years from now or whatever, when we retire or when we just chilling, then we have over $1 million or something damn dollars in the bank where we can just live our life. Pew. That's what I think. But let's get back to it.
Ashley says, do you think it started before she hired him? So do you guys, I am this close away from going to get my goddamn glasses. The way Twitter is, I can't fucking read this shit, right? Do y'all want me to get my glasses? But it's gonna be a minute. Hold up. So it says, Ashley says, do you think their relationship started before she hired him? And Terrence says, absolutely, baby.
Dang.
It started when she left the DA's office and she was a judge in South Fulton. Wow.
Like, there's so much going on here. Dang. He's got 3, monitors. I've got 2 monitors and, my own soundboard here. So we're trying to figure all of this out. So really appreciate your patience. Let's get back to the text, though.
All right,
Let's do this.
Can you read this? So again, guys, right here, Terrence is admitting, yes, Nathan and Fani started fucking way back, right when she became the judge, way before she was
get him out the room.
Way before she became the DA. This was years ago, 2017, 2018, like way back, right? So pick it up from right here, AV. What does it say?
Yes. So then Ashley says at 9:53 a.m., it looks like she liked a message. She liked the one that he just mentioned. So it started when she left the DA's office and was judge in South Fulton. So after Terrence snitched, she liked it. Those like when you can heart it or put a thumbs up. Ashley put a thumbs up on that message. Terrence then responded and says they met at the municipal court CLE conference. Ashley then says, that's what I figured.
Let's stop right there. What is a CLE conference? Guys, when you're an attorney, you have to have a certain amount of hours every year of training. And those are called continuing legal education, CLE, continuing legal education hours. And we go to conferences to get these hours. Fani and Nathan met at a CLE conference. And so that's what Nathan, that's what Terrence is saying, how they met. They met at the conference, and that's when things started rocking and rolling, right?
Like
and that's
lawyer,
a huge problem.
That's
Why
like
is that
a lawyer
problem?
college.
This whole thing is about when the relationship started, when they met, right? So, we can see that they met back then. But let's pay attention to Terrence because he's doing some serious snitching here.
Yeah, yes.
So he's saying that that's where they met. Ashley says, that's what I figured when he was married.
Oh, see, now Ashley was really focusing on the fact that he was married, right? She might not know that they're separated, or that she might not know that Nathan's beautiful wife was fucking Nathan's best friend. She wants to focus on the fact that it's scandalous and it's an affair, right? She keeps bringing up the marriage
Atlanta,
thing.
Georgia, y'all.
Keep going.
Atlanta.
What's this one, AB?
Yeah, so she says, that's what I figured when he was married. Notice the timestamp. That one came in at 9:53. He didn't respond. Ashley's fishing. So at 11:56, she followed up and said, is this accurate? Upon information and belief, Willis and Wade met while both were serving as magistrate judges and began a romantic relationship at that time.
Now let me stop it right there, because this starts off saying, is this accurate? And then she says, upon information and belief. What does that mean? That means that sentence right there is going into a motion. That sentence right there is going into a pleading. That sentence is going to be filed with the court.
He should have known that she was fishing for this information for this damn case.
100%. Let us keep going here.
Okay. And then she responds and says, thank you. Terrence then responds and says, but you can't put where they met. Not many people know that.
Oh my God. He's telling secrets. Wow. That's like when you tell somebody, hey, I'm going to tell you this, but you can't really say all of it because then they're going to trace it back to me. He's like, don't tell them where they met because they've been keeping that under wraps and nobody knows.
Not a lot of people know that.
Keep going.
Okay, so she thanks him. He says, but you can't put where they met. Not many people know that. I might be one of, I think he had a typo here. He says, I might be one of the only ones. Chris complaint. I'm going to
Chris Campbell. He says, I might be one of only, not even Chris Campbell.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're both blind over here, guys.
No, I can read it. Don't put it on me. I read it.
And I'm the one with glasses on.
I read it. So he's saying, man, not even our other law partner knows. Not even Chris knows. So if you tell how they met, it's gonna get back to me. Pull up some more here. This is the whole Twitter thing. Now, I don't know where we left off at. Let's try this one.
1-5. We
did that one. Then this one. All right, so let's do this one. This is again kind of hard to read. Can you read it, AB?
Yeah. And I think on your right, like right on the right-hand side, you might be able to go to, because it's at 80% of Zoom. But
when I zoom it in, it actually gets smaller.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Okay. Yeah. So Ashley says, I'm almost done with my motion. I'm not filing it until Monday. Go home and sleep. Happy face. Look at that happy face.
Go home and sleep. And this is interesting too, because Terrence was saying that he didn't know why Ashley wanted the information. How do you not know why Ashley wants the information when she's telling you that she's going to file the motion on Monday? She wants the information to file the motion on Monday. Oh, boy. Right? This dude he was lying so much yesterday. Let's keep it going. Can you keep reading?
Yep. She says, I can send you a draft. Can't wait to hear about your trip. See, she's flirting a little bit.
Yes.
She's flirting to get what she wants. What? And then he goes, he says, okay, happy hunting, LOL. Wonder what that's referring to. She goes, to your knowledge, has Nathan ever prosecuted a felony? I can't find a single one.
Wow.
Terrence says, never in his life Has he ever prosecuted a felony?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. You are telling me that the man who has been tasked to prosecute a RICO case, not just a felony grade case, a RICO case
It's Trump
against President Donald Trump and
Trump.
all of his lawyers, all of his resources, all of his legal power. The person that's going to prosecute him and 17, 18, 19 other co-indictees has never prosecuted a felony case.
Ever.
Golly.
But you
Let's
paid him
keep it
almost
going.
$1 million,
And then Nathan
though.
just throwing
And
him
you
under
having
the
sex
bus.
with him.
Never
Crazy.
in his life has that
Excuse me.
nigga ever prosecuted a felony. Oh, Terrence. Why? You know what was interesting? When she asked him, has he ever prosecuted a felony? He didn't say, "Oh, I don't remember."
Nope.
He didn't say, "Oh, I don't recall." He didn't say, "Oh, I don't recollect." No. All right, so Nathan has never prosecuted one felony in his life. On a Wednesday, turn around on Friday. Now he's prosecuting a RICO case where one of the co-indictees is President Trump. All right, let's keep going. So we're right here, AV.
Yep. So
Ain't
Ashley
getting the
says,
money.
That's
Ain't getting
what I
paid the
found
money.
too. It's bad.
Mm.
Terrence says, send me a rough draft.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there.
What?
Man. Well,
None of
actually,
it.
this part did come out. I think.
Yeah, Ashley was struggling to we can go to that later. Let's get back to the tea. Are y'all ready? He says, send me a rough draft. And there's a typo there. So that's why he put me as a correction.
Okay, you put me. Got you.
So he wanted to see what
This
she was
is
doing.
so bad.
He was
Somebody
helping her.
write, send me the knife. Send me the knife.
He was helping her.
Not so I can throw it away, not so I can bury it, not so I can destroy it. Send me the knife so I can sharpen it.
He wanted to read the motion, make sure everything was all right.
Sharpen it so you can fuck him. Right. Let's keep it going here. Wait. Let's keep it going. All right. So we're here with it. And then, okay, something that we can read, something that I can read. Can I read that? Barely.
You can do it.
All right, so let me read it. I can't read it. Can you read it?
Okay. Terrence says, it's okay. I'm just looking at the dates. This is all on January 5th, guys.
Yeah, they've been fixing back and forth so much on this date.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then he acted like he had no idea what was going on the stand yesterday.
Right.
As you all can see, we're bringing you heat because he knew. Terrence says, it's okay. Add me to footnote 15 and how much I made.
Oh my God. This nigga want credit. He's asking to be added to the damn motion. That's God damn.
This is so bad.
So keep it going. Okay.
Then she says, I took you out. I can add that back. Good point.
Oh my God.
and then he says, yes, add it back.
Wow. So he is insisting. He is insisting on being added to the damn thing, man.
And then Ashley continues, anything else? Anything that isn't accurate? This is what she was talking about yesterday. He said, looks good. That to me is an approval.
Yes,
right,
guys.
that's what I'm saying. Right.
You know, it's like I'm sharpening the knife. I got the knife, and your best friend says, "Let me see the knife."
Yeah.
And then I give your best friend the knife that I'm going to stab you with, and he sharpens it for me. He sharpens it for me, and then he gives it back.
Right.
And I say, "Okay, is this good?"
Like he
and your
proofreaded
best friend says, "Yeah, it's good."
So everything that she was talking about was true.
Came in with
and
all
he
that
approved
energy.
100%.
And wanted to be in the motion.
You know, he needs it for Trump. That's why he was just like, "Are you sure?" Now it makes, because even on Zoom you could hear the presence So I was trying to understand. I was like, Boots got some energy today. Where's that coming from? Now we get
Boots
it.
was hype. 100%. He was super hype. All right, let's keep it going. Can you read it?
Okay, so he said looks good. Ashley loved the message that says looks good. So it wasn't a thumbs up, it was a heart. And then she says, how do you think they will respond? I'm trying to anticipate. He says, did you look at campaign contributions?
Oh, what are you doing? Terrence, you're telling her where the bodies are.
All of them.
Yo,
Wow.
I told you it's gonna be this crazy. It's gonna be good, y'all.
Bam.
Yes.
Do you like that a little better?
Good job, chat.
The
That was
chat, like, we want to
amazing.
see it.
Okay.
Spread it open. All right, so let me read it. So again, Terrence says, add me to the footnote about how much I made. So Terrence wants his information to be in there. Ashley says, well, I took you out, nigga, but I can add you back with the exclamation mark. I can add you back. That's a good point. Damn, she said good point right here too. Terrence said, yeah, baby. Add it back in. Put it right back in, boy. It fell out. Put it right back in. Shout out to Big Daddy. 295-pound Terrence, boy. He wanted all of that Pantene. Ashley says, anything else, Big Daddy? Anything that isn't accurate? Terrence says, looks good, baby. Now, what's the problem with this? What's the problem with this? Ashley says, is there anything that isn't accurate? Terrence said it looks good. Ashley loved the part that said it looks good. She loved it. What's the problem with that? In that motion, remember, she put that Nathan and Fani started having sex when she left the DA's office, not as a DA, but she left the DA's office where she was working and started having a sexual relationship with Nathan when they became judges. That's in the motion. So Ashley is like, hey, you asked for the motion. I sent you the motion. You reviewed the motion. You actually wanted to be added to the motion. Since you reviewed everything, and I put in there, they started having sex when they both became judges.
Right. Is
there anything else in the motion that isn't accurate? Terrence says, looks good. Looks good to me.
Oh my gosh. We just watched him for 2 or 3 hours.
He said he didn't know nothing.
He didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, he didn't
know
all
of
nothing.
This was here.
Yes.
He gonna lose his license.
So Ashley says, okay, well, listen.
He gonna lose
now
his
that
license.
we're doing all this, how do you think they will respond? I'm trying to anticipate. Because she knows, man. Listen, Fani is an independent woman and all this shit. Okay. How do you I'm trying to anticipate. Are they gonna deny it? Are they gonna roll over? What are they gonna do? What does Terrence say? Terrence said, fuck all that, baby. Did you look at the campaign contributions? Oh my God. Terrence says, I can't remember what we gave her.
Man.
Wow. When she was running. I hate people who text like this. All this is at 12:07, 12:07, 12:07. Put it in one goddamn message. I hate when people break this shit up. Put it, that annoys me to no end, man.
You've received 7 messages from the same person.
Right, just put it in one fucking paragraph. Why are you breaking it up? But do you know now, Terrence is adding fuel to the fire. Terrence is saying no for in addition to when they started having sex, in addition to how much I made, put in there about the campaign contributions. And we heard.
Wait a minute. So now I'm thinking about it. I'm reading these texts. That attorney-client privilege, that been out the window. That been gone.
We heard that there was something a little bit sketchy because Fani said that she took $50,000 of her campaign election money and used it for personal use. And you're really, I mean, that's not really what the money was for. That's not why people gave you the money. People gave you the money to run. not to use for personal use. And so Terrence is like, yeah.
How did he know that?
How did he know that? He knows because him and Nathan are like this.
Right, because
Terrence already said
he don't know
that
Fani.
Nathan and Fani were fucking in Fanny's back office. This is before she was a district attorney. When she was in private practice, guys, if you're in private practice, you got your back office. You got the room back there. Every attorney got that room back there. Sometimes you got a printer back there. Sometimes you got a kitchen back there. What you got back there is a naked paralegal. That's what you got back there. And Fani had Nathan back there and was weighing him out, was riding. Fani, 52 years old, was riding Nathan in the back room. That's what Terrence said. Yo. And Terrence said, in addition to the back room, what about those campaign contributions? Right? And so this is so sketchy, guys. He says, did you look at her campaign contributions? I can't remember what we gave her when she was running.
So the law firm gave her money too.
Yeah.
So Nathan gave her money to run.
Nathan gave her money to run.
That is not good.
God dang, right? So guys, this is so messed up. All right, so we're gonna keep it going. And I got a screenshot.
Like y'all gonna be good
and everything. So let me pull up the next message. This is so jacked up. Hold on.
Shout out to the lead attorney, Megan Kelly.
All right, so looks good.
Megan got some stuff too.
All right, let me do it like this. Let me do this.
I put it together for y'all. I put it together for y'all.
Right here. And shout out to y'all, man. Y'all, this is y'all, whoever said, hey, do a screenshot and blow it up, y'all were right on point. Because now we can all see it. Spread it open. My man Ashley says, listen, how do you think they will react to this? Do you think they'll attack me? Give the stupid no fear or favor speech? What the fuck is a no fear or favor speech? I don't know what that means.
No fear.
Terrence says, that's another conversation.
Sonia Allen, he's just snitching.
Who's Sonia Allen? Somebody look. Let me look. Do you know who Sonia Allen is?
Let's look it up while you
While you look it up, it says Sonia Allen, Fulton County. That shit just popped up. Sonia Allen, Fulton County.
Did she run for DA?
I don't know. You look it up and I'll just keep reading. So Terrence says, Ashley says, how do you think they'll react to this? Do you think they'll attack me? Terrence says, that's another conversation, Sonia Allen. Terrence says, no, they're not going to attack you. Well, Terrence was wrong right there. But Terrence says they will deny it. They will deny it. And he was absolutely right. Nathan has been denying it. Fani has been denying it. They've been denying it all the way down. All the way down.
Of course they is.
Ashley says, no way. There's no way they're going to deny it. We got all of this information.
Okay.
We got all of this proof. We got all of this evidence. How can they deny it?
They gonna come on now.
Who thinks Fani is going to deny it? She's not going to deny it. Ashley was wrong as hell.
We have Sonia Allen pulled up.
That's the wrong thought.
She works for
some people. Some people ain't gonna turn themselves in.
Sonia Allen joins the team of the newly created anti-corruption unit with the district attorney's office as chief senior assistant district attorney. As part of District Attorney Fani Willis's promise to her constituents, this unit's promise is to evaluate issues.
Okay, I don't want to read all that, but just do you know what it means? Like, who is she? Why is it important?
She is the assistant ADA that reports up to Fani Willis.
Okay, well, I don't know how that's connected, but okay.
I'm gonna look into that too.
Terrence says, no, they're going to deny it. Ashley says, no way. Terrence says, they won't attack you. Now, this was wrong.
Herb talk. I'm gonna look
because immediately
watch.
When Fani Willis got on the stand, it was immediate attacks, immediate screaming, immediate hysterics. You lied. It's all a fucking lie. Just calling this lady a liar, calling this woman all out of her name. So they were both wrong. They were both wrong on this. Terrence said they won't attack you. That was wrong. And then Ashley couldn't believe that they're going to deny it. And they absolutely denied it. And so they said they won't attack you. Ashley says, oh my God. Ashley says, they will say that those trips and cruises were for work, even though he didn't submit them for reimbursement. LOL. Sonia, I keep trying to figure out where she fits into this puzzle.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens. Now there's a Sonia.
This is the same lady he just referred to that I read to you just now.
Yes. So when Terrence says that Nathan and Fani are going to deny the trips, Ashley's thinking, well, how are they going to deny it? Are they going to say that the trips were for work, even though he didn't submit them for reimbursement? And that's not really how they denied it. They admitted that they went on the trips. They were just saying, that Fani didn't get any financial benefit from the trips. That's when the whole cash thing
and she
started.
paid him in cash. Yeah.
Cash.
That's when Fani was saying, yeah, I went on this cruise, but I paid him back on cash. Ashley doesn't know where Sonia fits into the puzzle. And Terrence says, yeah, man, I have known Nathan for 10 years. They are definitely going to deny it. All right. Interesting. Let's look at the next screenshot. How are y'all feeling about this, man? How are y'all feeling about this? And let me do, man.
Oh, here
We got another one. And again, guys, these texts are just from last month, not 3 years ago, not 2 years ago, just from last month. All right, let's keep it going. What does Terrence say? Terrence says, do you know when she was elected?
Oh, he's got this.
Do you know when she was elected, he was on her executive team and was a part of all the interviews for people she hired and fired?
What?
They are like, he is looking for anything to fuck Nathan. I can't, he's just throwing. Do you know this? Do you know that? Did I tell you about the campaign contributions? Did I tell you about them becoming a judge together and going to the CLE? Did I tell you he was on her executive team? He was a part of all the hiring and a part of all the firing. Did I tell you they were fucking in the back room?
Yeah, they roasted.
Oh, you didn't know about that. Now, don't tell anybody that because it's going to get traced back to me. But they were fucking in Fani's back room when she had her own office before she became a DA, before she was in the district attorney's office. When she was a judge, she had her own office that she rented from Scott Evans, and her and Nathan would go back there and
We're getting it in.
Did you know about that?
Man.
Did you know, baby, that when Fani was elected, Nathan was on her executive team, and Nathan was a part of all the interviews for people that Fani hired and that Fani fired? But yeah, baby,
He know a lot of stuff to be speculating.
Ashley says, God, I can't believe we got these goddamn texts.
There's so many.
Texts.
Shout out to me.
Shout out to AV who found all these texts.
Shout out to AV.
Ashley says, I did hear that, but didn't include it because I didn't have any proof. Was he just not paid for that? I'm not sure if anyone from that office would verify. I am shocked, Terrence. I am just shocked. She paid him so much. How did they think they wouldn't get caught? Why would they think they wouldn't get caught? So careless.
That's a good question.
Why not just not pay Nathan, Lord?
Give him $1 million almost.
I think they call this incredulous. They admit it. And that's what Ashley was thinking
about the future.
Ashley was like, oh, they're going to admit it. Nope. And that's what Terrence told her. Terrence said, I've known these people for so long, they will still deny it. They will still deny it, baby. So Ashley says, well, I'm shocked she paid him so much. How did they think they would get away with it, Big Daddy? Do you know? Why did you think, Terrence? Why did you think that they think they're going to get away with it? What does Terrence say? Terrence says,
Arrogance.
Arrogance. Oh my God. Terrence is hating on Nathan. Arrogance.
No.
You see this nigga in these three-piece suits. He think he all that.
He doesn't wear plaid.
You think he all that. He think he's an attorney in Atlanta and he's 6 foot and he's got all this money and he's got all these women. He's arrogant, baby. He's not like me.
You guys ready?
All right. So, Ashley says, hey, Big Daddy, did the security team accompany them on their out-of-town personal trips? Ashley is fishing.
Yeah, and this is 3 days now. We are now on January 7th.
Yes, all of these texts back and forth, guys. Ashley wants to find anything that she can use. So she's like, hey, Big Daddy, did Fani's security team accompany Nathan as well when Nathan and Ashley were out of town on their personal trips? Terrence says, not out of town, baby. Terrence says, but would to our office or dinner.
Dang.
Yo, wait
He
a
was
minute
using
now.
security
Wait a minute.
team too?
Fani's security team is paid for by me. If you don't know who I am, mucho gusto. I am the lead attorney, 20-year attorney here in Atlanta, Fulton County. I am a taxpayer. I pay for her security team. When she is what she's doing, when Terrence and when Nathan and Fani would come to our office. So when Nathan and Fani would come to Terrence's office, Nathan's office, the security team would be there, or the security team would be providing security for Nathan as well when Nathan and Fani were out to dinners. When they were going to Ruth Chris by the Embassy Suites,
Man,
when they were
like they
going
was
to
the presidents
when they were
of
going
America.
to Bones, when they were going to Chops.
They got that
All of
president
these
security.
restaurants.
Yeah, dog. Okay.
My tax dollars
I
were being
guess.
used to provide security for Nathan as well. Guys, this is crazy. And again, it's
How you know,
Ashley.
how
Ashley
you-
Merchant is the one who's
She's just asking
See,
questions.
he said he was speculating, and when he was in court, if you speculating, how you speculating all of this stuff? So when you speculate, it's like when you thinking it yourself. So, I can assume the sun will come up tomorrow, or speculate the sun will come up tomorrow, and shit, it will, or it won't. But we live on Earth; it's gonna come up. But that's how it is. That's speculation, But how you gonna speculate all this stuff? You just woke up one morning and said, I think this is what happened. I think Nathan and Fani had sex here. I think Nathan and Fani gonna use security. No, you had to see that. You had to see that yourself. How you know the security at the office? You had to see it. What he did, Nathan ain't gonna tell you that he had security there. You gonna come on, stop, yeah, damn. Mr. Bradley, look like they caught you lying. You might lose your bar license for this now. I mean, you might use that attorney stuff or whatever they call it. Yeah, see, I'm not into. I mean, I don't know all the legal terms and all this other stuff, but I got a brain and I know America, so I'm pretty sure he's finna lose his license. Ain't nobody gonna trust him probably ever again. Dang. Oh, and Fani and Nathan, if that judge, boy, I want to see what happens next.
Fishing.
She's fishing. She's the one asking, what about this? And what about that? And Terrence just sitting back. Yeah, baby. No, baby. Well, no, not this baby, but that over there, baby. Can you suck me off now? Like, how many more answers do I have to give you before you suck me off? I feel like I'm giving you a lot of information, Ashley. Ashley's like, yeah, but tomorrow, but today. Did the security team provide security for Nathan as well? And then when he gives the answer, well, not out of town, but in town at a dinner, what would she say? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks so much, Big Daddy. Ashley says, I might subpoena the detail, but wasn't sure if it would help much. Those guys know it all. Man, she's trying to sit.
She wanted the security on the witness stand.
She's trying to subpoena the damn security team. Ashley's like, oh yeah, I might just subpoena the whole fucking security team. Right? Interesting. Let's keep it going. Terrence says, yeah, those guys know it all, but they changed. So some of the security team, I guess there was turnover or something. Terrence says, oh my God. Terrence says, you need to subpoena her original detail. Oh my God. Terrence said, no, don't subpoena the new ones, subpoena the old ones. The old ones know it all.
The snitching on snitching on snitching.
Uh-oh. Here go Megan Kelly, y'all.
Okay, she says, I may subpoena the detail. She seems to mean security detail, but wasn't sure if it would help much. Those guys know it all. Here's his response. This is 1/7/24, 12:12 p.m. Yes, but they changed. You need to subpoena their original detail and current detail. You really want the guys when she was initially elected. And you tell me, audience, was she initially elected prior to hiring Nathan Wade?
Megan Kelly get real. I
Yeah,
know that.
she was. She was elected in 2020. Why would Terrence Bradley be saying you've got to get her original security detail she had back in 2020? You really want those guys. Why would he be saying that when she's saying I've got to get the detail? Those guys know it all. If the affair wasn't going on in 2020 when she was initially elected. It's right here. The judge has this. He knows what we know.
That was before
Terrence
November
Bradley
the 1st,
saw
2021.
what Robin Yurty saw. This affair was going on for years prior to 2022, and these two lied. They took the stand and, in my very well-educated opinion, told lies under oath to this judge, to these lawyers, to Fulton County, to all of us. To all of us. He's divulging this with zero questioning by Ashley Merchant. She's not prompting him which detail? Tell me when. That's not what's happening here. All right, keeping going. Okay, other than security detail, she writes, can you think of anyone else who can confirm their romantic relationship? Obviously leaving you and Chris out of the mix. Maybe her kids, other coworkers? He responds, her kids, yes. Where's the Mr. Maybe I need to pause here and show the audience, where's the Sot Deb where he's like, I only had one conversation about this. Do we have that cut? Only ever had. Okay, can I just want to play for you. I'm going to interject in the midst of these text messages what he was saying yesterday on the stand, which was literally, I only ever had one conversation with Nathan Wade, privileged or otherwise, only one, about his relationship with Fani. And now he's like, get the detail back in 2020. They're going to know it all. The trips to Texas. And here he is saying, yeah, her kids, her command staff will know. I thought you only had the one conversation and not much happened in the conversation. Watch SOP 5.
You've testified that during the time you represented Mr. Wade from 2018 on, that you only had one conversation with him in reference to the relationship between Miss Willis and Mr. Wade. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think that's fairly accurate. Yes.
2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and half of 2022, which is in the vicinity of 4 to 4.5 years, you're testifying under oath you had one conversation about a relationship between Mr. Wade and Miss Willis. Is that correct?
I don't recall having any other conversation with Mr. Wade about him and Miss Willis.
Is it your testimony then that you don't remember any other conversation, or there wasn't any other conversation besides the one?
I don't recall. I would say it was the one, but I don't recall.
I'm sorry, but that's a lie. That's a lie. Even without evidence of sex, he paid for her plane tickets and her travel. He writes, subpoena them all. Ashley Merchant responds, this is January 8th, 2024. I am nervous. This is huge. He responds, you are huge. You will be fine. You are one of the best lawyers I know. Go be great. It's kind of sweet. They were in a better place then. She's not adversarial to him. Ashley Merchant had no choice but to call him to the stand the way this thing went down. She said, I just filed to unseal his divorce proceedings. The shit show's beginning. He wrote, okay, LOL. She says, first, are you doing okay? This is fast forwarding to 1/11/24. Are you doing okay? I hope so. Next, do you have an address for the East Point pad or maybe a name for the lady who owned it? Here we go. This is Robin Yurty, folks. This is Robin Yurty. That's where she lived.
I told y'all,
remember,
Robin.
we learned the other day that
Robin.
Fani Willis wound up moving into Robin Yurty's condo for a time, and that Nathan Wade allegedly visited her, but Fani denied it, denied that they were having the affair back then. This is all pre-2022 when they claimed there was no affair, but Yurty said there was. So she says, do you have an address for the East Point pad? It appears here, Ashley Merchant does not yet know the name Robin Yurty, a name for the lady who owned it. He says, I don't. Let me see. She says, any leads would be helpful. He says, do an open records request of all people hired when Fani took office and who was fired around June of 2022. If you get that, I'll be able to give you the name. And she goes on, blah, blah, blah. It was someone who worked for her? Damn. He writes, she hired a girlfriend, like a bestie. It was her place. This is Robin Yurty. Ashley Merchant got the Yurty lead from Terrence Bradley. Robin Yurty, who we just played for you, saying it started as far back as 2019. She saw the affair with her own two eyes, and she heard Fani tell her about it. These two lied on the stand and need to be disqualified and potentially disbarred. And they will be lucky if they are not brought up on felony charges, which requires a fine and or jail time in Georgia. The Georgia State Senate is going to have its hands full, and so is an independent special prosecutor who needs to be brought in to look into these two.
She's on
We
fire.
do need a special prosecutor, not against Trump, against Willis and Wade, to figure out whether two previously respected officers of the court took the stand and lied under oath about material facts. That's what would make it perjury.
Yeah.
These are material facts. Did they say this affair began in 2022 to cover their own hides, to cover a kickback scheme, to cover unlawful and unethical behavior? It certainly appears that way.
Yeah, she's on fire.
Okay, he tells her, do the open records request and I'll be able to figure out who it was. She hired her girlfriend, a bestie. She hired the man and his girlfriend owned it. Goes on. Okay, then Ashley's found the name. Is it Robin Bryant, East Point Connection? Send me a pic, he says. She sends her one. Robin Bryant Yurty. Terrence responds, yep, that's her. That's the East Point apartment person. Wow. Ashley responds, she is key. Thank you. She also knows all about the media company payments. And then he says Robin, meaning Robin Yurty. Ashley Merchant, no. But I found her name because I didn't open records for the media company, just as he told her to do. Fani hired to track her media. She was monitoring it, and then they yanked her privilege, so I figured it went bad. Speaking clearly here about Yurty. Terrence responds, yes, she was fired. Wow, they were college besties, her and Fani. Terrence, yes. How'd you find her? Lots of time and effort, Ashley responds. I got all of Fani's emails about the critical media company that lady was close with, Fani, and then boom, she's gone. So I began to suspect something happened. Terrence Bradley, she's her bestie. Be careful. She's probably still loyal. She was. She had to be subpoenaed. Ashley Merchant introduced her during the hearing 2 weeks ago by saying she was terrified. But you know what? Robin Yurty took the stand and did what's right. She appears to have told the truth in this case, notwithstanding her desire not to, and then was smeared as disgruntled. by MSNBC and all of Fani Willis's supporters. He says not many people knew about that apartment. Okay, let's go. Jeff DeSantis, remember that name? Talked with the Breitbart reporter about that yesterday, Wendell.
Boy,
Jeff
I tell you,
DeSantis,
this stuff is
deep
crazy,
connections to the
man.
DNC,
It's crazy.
brought in to Fani Willis's office shortly after she was elected and shortly before she indicted Donald J. Trump. There's more there. She says 11/14/24. He says, Terrence Bradley says, like she needs to fire Nathan, but she won't. She needs to fire Nathan, but she won't. Ashley responds, yep, nope, she won't.
Wow.
But she doesn't dispute it. She will go down in flames for Nathan.
Wow.
Terrence Bradley sends her an article with Fani Willis's church remarks. Remember those where she was like, they say, I played the race card. They played the race card. Apparently Terrence Bradley saw that article too and saw those remarks and forwarded them to Ashley Merchant. He says, I hated her pandering to the black church. He was good enough for the white Republicans in good old Cobb County, but not good enough for me. What's the difference? That burned me up, says Terrence Bradley. He didn't like her racial remarks. Good for him. We didn't either. Okay, they move forward. She's talking about how much Fani's paying the other special prosecutors. Cross is one of them. There's also Cross, the state's attorney, which we still need to get to. Cross gets $250. Floyd gets $150. No, or is that the Cross that we're talking about? I never actually put that together. Anyway, we'll ask in 1 second. Then Ashley Merchant says they went to Australia in December. They did. OMG, they went to Belize, Australia, Bahamas, Napa, Panama City Beach, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Lines. These are new ones. Then she says, okay, I'm subpoenaing Chris Campbell and Nathan's office staff. I fear it would look suspicious if I did not also subpoena you. But I plan on putting Nathan and Fani on the stand and only have others under subpoena for backup. I will leave you out, but think if I don't subpoena you, it would look fishy. What do you want me to do? I'm okay with it, he says. He understands he might have to take a stand, and it might look weird if at least she didn't hit him with a subpoena.
You are my friend.
She says, it is my hope that they do the right thing before then. He responds on 1/24/24. You are my friend and I trust you. They will not, meaning do the right thing. They're arrogant as F. She thinks she won the other day when she didn't have to be deposed.
Oh, wow.
Hold on.
So there was text.
Okay, one more. 2/2/24. Jumping forward.
Now.
She says,
Recently.
I talked to Robin, by the way. She and you may be the only ones who knew about the cohabitation in East Point prior to Fani becoming DA, which was 2020. Then he says, Gabe called me out of the blue. Remember we told you about Gabe? Gabe is the one whose wife, he's friends with Nathan. His wife works for Fani. She says, wow, I wonder if they're circling the wagons trying to reach out to everyone who knew. He says, not sure, haven't called him yet. We'll let you know after the call. She says, interesting, I haven't reached out to him. I haven't sent him a subpoena yet. Is he still friends with Fani? Response, fishing. Said he read an article that listed me as a source. I asked him to send me the article. She says, fishing. Probably read something showing everyone we subpoenaed. I can't imagine he would lie to protect either of them. Terrence responds, he is. She says, going to lie to protect them? He would risk his license for them? That is insane. He responds, he is going to say he doesn't know.
And that's what he did, too.
And it ends shortly thereafter.
He sure did that.
Let me see. Okay, oh, sorry. One other thing.
He did say that. Wow.
One other thing.
Ooh.
She says, this is interesting, 2/4/24. Literally no AC privilege for conduct before the divorce. Besides, now that he filed a fraudulent affidavit, keep in mind in this case, Nathan Wade had responded and told the lies, what we think are lies, about when the relationship began. Besides, now that he's filed a fraudulent affidavit, you may actually have a duty, she's speaking to his former lawyer and friend, you may actually have a duty to alert the court to the fraud in the affidavit under the crime fraud because he lied under oath to facts you know to be false. I'll look at that and let you know. He responds, call me when you get this. She says, let me know when you're free. Thanks. He says, okay. My God. Back with me now, the man we have to thank for being able to bring this to you, among other things. In this case, wonderful reporting, Phil Holloway.
Wow. Okay, so there y'all have it right there. That was all the texts that they got. You know, they said some more folks will come out pretty soon. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? I am Irv Zep Tepe, and here I go again. You know, little promo there. Y'all go check me out. I'm on all platforms. You know, got the music, got the videos, and we doing all kind of things. So, you know, hey, man, let me know what y'all think. This is crazy. At this moment, my brain fried. You know, I don't know. You know what? I'll see y'all on the next go round. This stuff crazy. Peace.
Hey yo, a lot of y'all say you're hot, some of y'all in denial. Yeah, yo, how you know what she did to support her kids, son? How you know? Yeah, yo, you say that's your boy, but you better say watch him. Yeah, yo, why you think you know everything when you know nothing? Yeah, yo, I threw away the gun, y'all. No, I'm lying. I grip iron, protect my life like I'm not dying. Y'all stop trying.